man is grateful tonight after a Boy Scout saved him. Our sister station, KGW, has a story.
All I recall is seeing light and dirt, light and dirt.
80-year-old Eric Valentine has been an avid hiker for 20 years, hiking most of the Pacific Crest Trail in Washington, Oregon, and California. He's also on the board of directors of Oregon Parks Forever. But last month on a routine hike, Valentine ended up 60 feet below a trail he'd been walking along just 10 seconds earlier.
I knew there was something wrong with my foot and with my neck.
A broken ankle and knee, and fractured C1 and C2 vertebrae, which are the closest to the skull.
It means it's bad.
Michael Valentine is Eric's son. He's also an emergency room nurse at Legacy Salmon Creek. Michael says after Eric's fall, Eric began crawling up the side of the mountain to find help.
I heard a voice calling, "Are you all right?" And I shouted, "No, help."
A driver spotted Valentine and soon waved down a Boy Scout troop canoeing in the river below.
If no one saw him, it might have been a pretty miserable night out on the trail.
Kavanaugh and Troop 77 scouts from Eagle, Idaho began administering first aid on Valentine, who himself has been involved in scouts for more than 40 years, 20 as a scoutmaster.
I feel they are the gold standard of scouting as far as being prepared.
For 3 hours, Kavanaugh says scouts tended to Valentine's lacerations and stabilized his broken right knee while radioing for help. Eventually, he was life-flighted to Boise for medical treatment. That's when Valentine's wife, Meg, received this text, telling her not to panic, but her husband was being flown to the hospital.
Not knowing quite what I would find, even though they said that he was stable and conscious and all that, you still wonder what can happen in those hours.
But without being spotted by drivers and help from scouts, Eric knows his fate could have been much worse.
What I do recall coming to my mind was just wondering how it would end.